Hello, it's Christy here. If you have come across this issue in Descript where you try to export your final video or final project and the export is grayed out, I have a solution for you. So this may happen to you randomly or at weird times. And if you go to export in Descript, you finished editing everything and you look there, there's no way you can export. The export button is grayed out. There's no way to download. Even if you switch to the local export, it is still stuck. You can't do anything. So why could this happen? One reason, and I've seen this quite often, is where one of the files that you have used in your project has a problem. For example, it has failed to upload because, as you know, Descript will upload everything to their cloud and then you can start working and exporting and stuff like that. So it's all based on the web. So if a file is having an issue, particularly if you're using the desktop app, you're working locally. And although the files have to upload to the cloud, there is a local copy as well that you are using to edit with. But that file may actually fail to upload or process and be uploaded to the cloud, and then Descript is not allowing you to export. So if you look in your project, just to check this, you can go to the project area in the top right corner. This has been moved there. Go to project and go to files. In your files section, you may have a file that has a processing circle next to it, or a warning sign or something like that. For me, it is this music file. If you look right there, it says 0%. And if you look closely on the file icon itself, there is a spinning little circle showing that the file is uploading. But honestly, I think it's been there for many minutes because I've been editing this project and it's working fine locally. But then this fails to upload for some reason, maybe an internet connectivity, although I have a very good connection, or some other issue like a permission problem. I don't know. So this is a music file. I'm editing a video for my friend Ron Hellman here, and his music that I'm using in this project is one of the songs has failed to upload. And you can see if I put my mouse over it, it says it's 0% uploaded. And also there may be an indicator, but that's not always seen, is where this project little window thing here, I don't know what it's called, where it's saying it's uploading the song to the cloud. Well, it's not, and I do have the internet, so it's not a problem with my internet. So how do you solve this? Well, if you have a file that you uploaded and it fails like this, you can try replacing that file. So even if you've edited in Descript with a file, even the file hasn't uploaded or in whatever state it is, if it allowed you to edit with it, it means the file is actually in the project, but there's a glitch or some kind. So you may have been able to edit with that file and cut it up and use it everywhere, transcribe it, whatever happened, whatever you're using that file for, it may work fine locally. But then if it fails to upload, one solution is you try to replace that file. So if you have it on your disk, like I have this music file, I'm going to replace the file. And when you do that, typically you don't lose all your edits, right? So Descript is just going to replace the file, try it again, put it in the cloud, and replace it anywhere you are using it in your project, keeping the updates. At least that's the behavior that I've seen so far. So let's try this. I'm going to right-click on this file here in the File panel. So if you don't have this open, you go to Project, and then go to the File panel, locate the problematic file, right-click on it and say replace file right there from this menu. So I'm going to replace the file and I'm going to go and select this file from disk. It's opening this file sort of upload panel. I'm just going to click choose file and I will navigate to my disk and select that music file, which is found in the album folder, and it's called Close Your Eyes. That's the song. And by the way, you cannot replace a file with a different file of a different length, right? So Descript will check if the length of the file is the same, and then it will, allow you to replace it. Otherwise, you can't put it in place where that file was used. So click open, and now you click replace. And let's see now what happens if Descript is able to upload that file. And you can see there is no more status here going on. There's no more problem with the status for now. It's working on uploading it. Now, if that doesn't work, you may want to restart Descript or something like that. So all of the changes in the project will have been uploaded anyway, except for probably this file, or maybe there's another glitch. So what I usually do, if this doesn't work, I will reload Descript. So you can do Command-Shift-R to reload. It may warn you that changes you made may not be saved. It's probably because, again, of this file that's filing to upload. I'm going to try this now, and I'm actually glad this happened now because we can try all the situations. Let's click Leave, and now Descript is reloading. Command-Shift-R, by the way, or Control-Shift-R on Windows. And if you don't want to use your keyboard for that, you may actually try to go to the Window menu. You go to Window. It's in Window Reload. You don't see it here. It's off screen, but it's Window Reload. Usually on the Mac and on Windows, it's probably in the same place. So now it has reloaded, and I see now that that file that I replaced doesn't have that warning sign anymore, right? And now let's see if we can export it, because that's what I actually wanted to do. Click Export, and now the button is not grayed out. So I had to replace that file to give Descript a chance to upload it again. Maybe there's a networking glitch or some kind. And in some cases, you may have to reload the program, restart it again. So here we go. These are all my edits seem to be in place, and I haven't lost anything. So I'm good to go now. So I hope this helped. I see the question quite often in Descript groups and forums, and on the Facebook group, by the way. There's a link to that in the description, where different users are struggling with this. They can't explain why they can't export. It's usually because some file has an issue. So if you want to learn Descript and or get better at it, or you're just starting, I offer one-on-one coaching. Check the link in the description. If you want to book a session with me, I can walk you through everything, or answer your questions, or look at different workflows, and everything in between. If you're starting from scratch, I can help you with that as well. So maybe I'll see you in a coaching session soon. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.